So I get that the Browns need a quarterback, but this is not the right option. So I saw this tweet, and I have an issue kind of with all three, but not as much the first one. First one saying sign Geno Smith. Seahawks will likely cut him, save $20 million cap, which makes sense. I get it. He could be a good guy as a bridge quarterback. Let's not sign him to any long-term kind of deal, though. But if you're not planning on taking a quarterback this year in the first round, then Geno Smith makes a lot of sense. Now, my first big issue is right here. Draft Abdul Carter at number 2. I think with the number 2 pick, you're either drafting a quarterback or you're trading back. I don't see us drafting Abdul Carter there. It doesn't make sense from a front office perspective because if you're not picking a quarterback in the first round this year, there's no guarantee that you're going to be that high next year. So you want to accumulate assets, you want to trade back, and trading with the Raiders would make a ton of sense. So drafting Abdul Carter there would not be my choice. I would love to have him in orange and brown, but I don't think it makes sense to draft him at number 2. But the biggest issue I have here, trade back into the top 20 with 33 and Greg Newsome and take Jalen Milroe. Now I get it. Our new offensive coordinator was Jalen Milroe's offensive coordinator a year ago. But that doesn't mean Jalen Milroe is the answer here. And people that think that he can just sit on the bench and develop, he could. I mean, he could. I'm not going to say he can't because I don't know. But I've watched enough of Jalen Milroe to understand that I don't want him on this team. I just don't think he's anywhere near being a first-round pick, especially. Maybe you could pick him in the second round towards the later half or possibly in the early third. But there should be no world where him, Jackson Dart, anybody of that caliber should ever be picked in the first round. And I especially would not be trading 33, which is basically a first-round pick, along with Greg Newsome. I just think if the Browns want to pick Jalen Milroe, they can get him out of the first round, and I think they could get him at 33 if they really want to.